Hey guys and girls, and welcome to this Acorn Vision gaming tutorial with me, Alan. And today we shall be discussing the subject of treasure drops, specifically treasure drops in Uncharted 3's co-op adventure mode. Now, as we all know, treasures drop randomly, and there is nothing we can do to try and increase the rate of them dropping, unlike in multiplayer. However, there is a simple tactic in which we can try and increase the number of treasures we can obtain per single co-op adventure game. Unfortunately, this does require you to either commit suicide or die on purpose, which I suppose is the same thing, in order to restart the particular section you're in order to get another opportunity to obtain another treasure. Now, this might seem a bit confusing at first, but once we see a couple of examples, it'll all become clear, and if you really want to complete the treasure sets, then I think at the moment this is one of the best ways of doing it out there. Now, in the following clip, I'm going to provide an example of me carrying out this tactic myself, except it's sort of funny because I didn't plan on doing it. The friends that I were playing with, they did it and sort of didn't tell me about it, so I was roped into something I didn't know was going to happen. But basically, we're playing on Syria, and I believe the difficulty is on hard, and I'm playing in a custom game, a private game with a couple of friends of mine, and as you can see, we are about at the halfway stage. And we're just trying to kill the brute so we can progress. Now, I'm fairly certain the tactic works on all difficulties, but the main ones that you'll have issues with is hard and crushing. The treasure set, whichever ones lap over for those difficulties. So that's what the example is for, for hard, not for easy or normal. And so, as you can see, I've clustered the brute. He goes down, drops a treasure, we'll go over to pick up. And my intention here is to carry on with the game. Yet one person decides to jump off the cliff and commit suicide, and the other person decides to shoot me. Now, at the time, I was really confused. I had no idea what the hell was going on. And it was only after we respawned that it suddenly clicked what they were doing. Now, what I'm saying is, a little bit of a heads up would be nice, because if people don't know what's going on, then, I could have retaliated and ruined everyone's day on that one, but I didn't, because I understood what was going on. And as you can see here, I leave the pack 80 because I've already killed the brute once, so I thought it's only fair if someone else has another shot at it. And so whoever picks it up has it, is obviously taking down the brute. And just back to the communication point, maybe it was slightly my fault, maybe it was partially myself to blame, because I did mute them in game, but the main reason for that is because the two guys I'm playing with are Polish, and I don't speak Polish, so, listening to them talk isn't going to do me any favours. But perhaps they did try and tell me, because they do speak a bit of English, I think, perhaps they did try and tell me what they were planning to do, and I didn't hear, I didn't get the message. But they weren't muted in the lobby, so they could have told me then, or something else, but they didn't. But, it's fine, it's cool, we've all done the game before, we've all completed it, so it's no big deal, but, I'm just saying, it would be nice to know what's going on. And one of my friends jumps off the cliff, it works out great for him, the other guy tries to blow us both up with his nade. But we're all pros here, we're all using team safe, so no one's going to be killed from our own explosions. Eventually he gets sniped, and, well, I don't shoot teammates, so I let the sniper take me out, and it's a restart. Now, the following example is of a game I played in a public lobby. So, I did a search, found these players, and we started playing a game. And as you can see, we are playing on London, Underground, and we are right at the end stage, and this is where the treasure is most likely to be dropped. In fact, I don't know if it's... No, wait. Yeah, this is where one of the locations is. The other one is in the library, but I think the main treasure drop location is this one. And so as you can see, we're just clearing out the guards, trying to stay alive, despite a lot of us going down at one point. And we're just trying to take out the boss, who is the one who is going to drop the treasure. So I cluster him, I kill him, and nothing drops. Now I'm cool with it. Well, I mean, I'm not happy about the fact that nothing dropped, but I'm willing to continue with the game, finish it, move on. I think I was flawless until not too long after this point, and I think it's I don't need to explain what happens. As you can see, the guy who's playing as Cutter is trying to kill us both, all of us. And at the time when I was playing this, I didn't understand. Well, I didn't really see what was going on. I was just too busy staying alive, because as you can see, it gets pretty hectic. This next clip is after we have respawned, and so we have to start from the beginning again and do whatever we did earlier, which is staying alive and trying to take out the boss. Now, as you can see, I'm just continuing. I don't know any the wiser. I don't understand any different. I just figured we died because we got unlucky, or whatever. But in a few minutes' time, you'll see that it's not as simple as that. We have a traitor amongst our midst. So me and the other guy, who are playing fairly, we're trying to complete the game, just doing what we're playing the objective, doing what we're meant to be doing. The guy who just walks across there, the one who's playing as Sully. And so look, we take out the boss, and again, no treasure, so they should probably do something about that. But the point I'm making here is that whereas me and that guy are trying to play fairly, the third guy, who's playing his Cutter, is clearly trying to kill us, trying to force another restart. So look there, he's shooting at Sully, and I think he's trying to do it subtly, just damage us enough for the enemies to finish the job. And now here he tries a new tactic. He runs straight into a group of armoured, and he gets down, obviously. And despite being in that absolute mess of a battlefield at the moment, I managed to save him. Because again, I don't know what's going on here, but as you can see, right there and then, it twigged. I know he's trying to kill me on purpose. And I'm considering what I should do here, my options, as he's doing it blatantly now. He's not even trying to hide. And me and the other guy, we're just trying to complete the game. And in fact, that's probably what I'm trying to do. I just want to end the game, get it finished, get out of this lobby, stop playing these. And we're doing okay so far, despite him trying to kill us. But here he steps it up. We're in the corner, and he's got us in close proximity so he can do a bit of damage. But I finally snap and I put him down. And me and the other guy, we just carry on by ourselves because we don't need him. We don't need someone who's going to shoot us in the back. That's not how we roll. And as you can see there, we complete the checkpoint mostly by ourselves, and that's it. But the key point to take from this is that you can't do this in a public game. It's not right. It's not on. You can't be messing with other people's games, and you shouldn't even contemplate doing it. So it's just selfish, uncalled for. And as you can see, he ruined my flawless. So, I'm not happy about that whatsoever. It's also worth mentioning that if you are going to play in a custom game, then it's probably best if you play with just 2 players as opposed to 3, if you can manage it, that is. Because obviously with all 3 players needing to die, you'll use up more lives quicker than if only 2 players needed to die. But again, that depends on your capability and of the players that you have in the lobby. So yeah, that's about it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Until next time, goodbye.